Ferguson.
Good evening. As too many frustrated drivers join Sydney's nightly crawl home, there's new hope of improved traffic flow in the future. Tonight, 7 News has exclusive details of the final green light for Sydney's next light rail project, just as new research shows when our gridlock roads are at their worst. Let's go first to Sean Berry in George Street. Sean, public transport's getting a long-awaited boost.
It is, Mark. 7 News can reveal that with a stroke of a pen this afternoon, the Planning Minister gave final approval to the CBD and South East Light Rail. The $1.6 billion project is promised to ease Sydney's traffic pressure, taking thousands of cars and buses off the road.
Light rail is no longer merely a vision for Sydney's future.
The new 12-kilometre light rail will connect conveniently with existing ferry and train services.
Today, the CBD and South East line became a certainty, signed off by the Planning Minister this afternoon.
There is no turning back. This project will get built. With this green light for the planning approval, means we can go ahead and proceed through the stages of the tender process.
The $1.6 billion project will begin next April and finish by 2020.
There's no doubt this project will not only improve traffic in Sydney, reduce congestion, but also create thousands of jobs. This project will return dividends to the community.
The new line will run from Circular Quay along George Street, past Central Station, through Surrey Hills and under Moore Park, before branching off to both Kingsford and Randwick. There will be 20 stops along the 12-kilometre route, with trams arriving every 2 or 3 minutes during the peak and carrying 300 passengers each. Kingsford to Central will take 18 minutes, to Circular Quay 34. This new animation shows how Sydney will be transformed. A 1-kilometre stretch of George Street between Wynyard and Town Hall will be reserved for trams and pedestrians only. Buses and trams will mix at the Randwick interchange, and Randwick Racecourse gets its own stop. But this Surrey Hills block of flats will have to go, and some residents don't want tram noise or traffic on their streets.
There is a better route, there's a better way. As taxpayers, what we're asking is no more piecemeal transport solutions. Let's get it right.
More details and an animation of the entire tram route can be seen on our website. Sean Berry, 7 News.
Paul Caddick joins us now from the Eastern Distributor. Paul, it's only part of Sydney's transport solution, but this light rail announcement is not before time.
That's right, Mark. It comes as Sydney's traffic congestion reaches critical levels, as new data shows our city roads, like the Eastern Distributor here, are not only Australia's most crowded, but among the world's worst, with delays now on par with London and Athens, and only fractionally better than Los Angeles.
We're seeing big delays for Centenary Drive down towards the M4.
If today's run into work felt tougher than usual,
That's Pennant Hills Road. What a struggle it is this morning.
you won't be surprised it's now official. Wednesdays are the worst for peak hour pain in this global city with world-class congestion.
Sydney traffic is getting worse, and the time that's spent in the car due to traffic is increasing.
Research by navigation company TomTom shows for every hour in the car, traffic delays now add an extra 38 minutes. We're now 17th in the world for crowded roads, on par with London and Athens, and just behind the notorious gridlock of LA.
New arrival time 7:32.
It's estimated congestion costs Sydney more than $5 billion a year, with lost time, delayed deliveries.
In terms of business, it's the one issue that, above everything else, causes the most consternation.
The worst times to drive are Wednesday mornings and Friday evenings, with the best times Friday morning and Monday evening. Employers allowing more flexible hours and working from home could help thin out peak demand.
We do have plenty of roads. We've got lots of road space, and it's not utilised most of the time.
When they are, the worst delays are on the Eastern Distributor, King Street, Newtown, Broadway, Old South Head Road, Parramatta Road, the Pacific Highway at Chatswood, Lady Game Drive and Military Road.
And we find that traffic jams are now in Parramatta, Campbelltown, Penrith. So it's not only a CBD experience, it's happening to the entire city.
For the government, new, better roads are the key.
And we've invested $5 billion in each of the past 3 budgets for roads not only now, but certainly for the roads of the future.
But with many projects still many years away, calls to be smarter with the roads we have now and encouraging more public transport.
managing the traffic lights better. It's looking at merging lanes. Are they long enough? Are right turn lanes long enough?
Because Sydney drivers have had enough. Paul Carrick, 7 News.
Police are investigating